Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I'm back with another spooky Reddit story, and today's story is titled, I Saw a Triangle UFO. So I can't wait to share it. Thought we'd do something a little bit different today. This story was posted on a subreddit about a year ago. I saw a triangle UFO once. It flew directly over me at night, maybe 400 feet high. I couldn't make out the shape of the craft itself, but the white lights were in a triangular arrangement with blinking red light in the center. Guess on the size of the craft, I'd say bigger than a fighter jet, definitely smaller than a 747, maybe around 80 to 90 feet. I've seen fighter jets in person flying low, so that's kind of what I'm basing my comparison off of. It wasn't going particularly fast or slow, just cruising along. It finally left my line of sight as it flew beyond a tree line. I'd guess the tree line was about half a mile away from me. From the time it passed right above me to the tree line, it was about 15 seconds to give a short reference for the speed. It wasn't until it was gone that it hit me. It didn't make a sound at all, none whatsoever, not even a hum. I would make fun of people who saw something like that and failed to get a picture or video, but it never even crossed my mind to try to get a picture or a video of it. I was too busy trying to figure out what I was seeing. I see Cessnas around where I work all the time, and even at a good distance, you can hear them clearly. I didn't get the feeling of it being an alien craft because of that blinking red light. I also noted that the craft didn't have the red and green lights that I thought were required by law on aircraft. I live in Pennsylvania, and I saw this craft while I was walking to a train at night after work, so this was about 9:30 p.m. I got home and I pulled up a map, and the road I'm on faces almost perfectly southeast. If the craft stayed on its trajectory, it may have been flying towards McGuire Air Force in New Jersey. I don't know anything about McGuire or what weirdness has been associated with it. A friend of mine and I talked about this stuff, and I didn't even tell him for about a week because it sounds so unbelievable. Has anybody ever seen anything similar? All right, guys, kind of short and sweet there. But there really were some good details in there on what they guessed for speed and size. And it sounds like that they've seen some aircraft in their lifetime at lower elevations of flying, so they're kind of familiar with what that would look like or sound like. I think that's the most notable thing about this for me. The fact that there was zero sound. That's really strange. As far as the missing lights that he thinks that, like it only had the red light and he thought it had to have a green light or whatnot, I'm not sure about that. Maybe if any of you have aircraft knowledge, you can fill us in here. But I definitely think it should have made a sound, any type of flying technology that we have, that we know about. Now, he brings up that it may have been flying towards a base, McGuire. So, don't know much about it myself. However, could it have been some kind of technology that they were testing that we just don't know about? Or could it have been something, from an alien technology watching our bases? Because that would make sense that they would look at those things and see how we organize and stuff like that. So, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Or do you think this is simply a case of misidentified and it's a aircraft of normal type somehow? Love to hear your feedback. Please go ahead after you've dropped those comments, hit that repost for me. It helps more people see my stories, and I'm trying to grow my channel here. So if you can help me do that, I would really appreciate it, and have a great week.